Morning, it's day 3, and trying to get things packed up here for to get out of here. Terry's making breakfast, and it's going to be another iffy day weather-wise, but we'll make it through it. Thunderstorms are in the area, and thunder and lightning all morning, but we haven't got hit yet. So did see a great sunrise this morning. But yeah, day 3, here we go. Well, Molly, any words of wisdom before we get started today?
See you at the water hole.
Any words of wisdom before we get started today?
Not at all.
Not at all. Any words of wisdom?
Take your time.
So it's Tuesday, we're just getting started here on the Appalachian Trail. Heading to the first shelter up here, where we're probably going to take a quick break and maybe get some water. But so far so good. It looked like thunderstorms this morning, but things are somewhat clearing up a little bit. Talk to you later. Okay, we're down here at the bottom of Max Patch. Max Patch was way up there. Okay, we got a couple campsites down here. A little field there. Fenced in area here for some reason. Little spring. Some more of the group. Here we go. Okay, here we go. Into Lemon Gap. Down the trail. Now, how long will we go through this? Do you know?
Not too far.
Yeah.
I don't know for sure, but
Known as the Green Tunnel. Of course, there's a lot of green tunnels.
there are.
As far as just being enclosed by trees.
It is. Aren't you always late?
I was with a guy who, we're almost 300 miles in. He got right here and it was pouring the rain. And he took off this direction. We didn't see him for an hour. And the shelter's right down in here.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And we didn't see him. He finally come in. He said,
There's the blaze.
that was like a maze going through that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, always look. They'll tell you which direction to turn if there's a turn. And then always look above. See, there's going to be a mark somewhere
And then there's a mark on those.
on the little
posts.
stiles here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not too slick.
Glad it's not too slick. Clearing the bridge, going up the...
No, we just got here a couple hours ago. We're just resting for a while. We came from Deep Gap, whatever that
Okay, I actually have 2 thru-hikers here. And you don't have to give me your name, but have you got a trail name?
Brother?
Brother. All right, brother.
So what's your trail name, man?
A shop teacher.
Shop teacher.
Now
Good.
I'm just David. Shop teacher. I taught middle school shop, so and I'm retired. I did it right 2 years after I retired. I was 57 and I hiked, and it was just, man, it's like running away from home all over again.
Was it your dream for a long time, or how did you?
Oh, I was a Boy Scout growing up, and then I've always liked being outside, and 30 years serving the public and always having to say yes, ma'am, yes, sir, yes. It's like I want to do something selfish for myself, and my wife gave me just a 5-month hall pass. Okay, go do it. Tired
So
about
you went
here.
over by 10 days?
Yeah, I was over 11 days and half an hour. And
Oh, so you made it in 5:10?
I did it in 5 months, 11 days and 1 hour.
How was your pace on that? Like, do you feel like were you doing going really hard? or
No.
Taking it easy?
No, some days like we would just depends on where we wanted to end up the night. I mean, you get your trail legs. We'd do 15 miles to. The most I ever did was like 22. We didn't kill it. Some people want to do a 30. Some people want to average 20. I mean, we had wives and mortgages and grown children. We had nothing really to go back home to immediately. Or a lot of young guys have like college, got grad school ahead, or some kind of. They're going on to. They got
girlfriends back home.
Oh yeah, they're worse than wives. I can tell you. Well, after you're married 30 years, your wife says, "Please go somewhere.
Give me a break.
Go. Why don't you go somewhere?" Now, I was telling these guys every time I'd call home, she'd buy new furniture.
So, brother, how do you get your trail name?
A guy that I started hiking with, like in the very beginning, actually gave it to me, and I don't know, I just really liked it. It's just kind of stuck. Like,
Was there some kind of connection there that made him
I think
think of you as his brother?
Yeah, I think it also has to do with a lot with the way that I talk as well.
Yeah.
I do call people brother,
Okay.
but I also like the idea of like, you know, it's almost like I'm everybody's brother out here, you know?
That's
And,
true. You're all family.
Yeah. I just really liked it. I also always call my brother just bro, you know? So, I just like people calling me bro, like brother, you know? I just like it. I feel like that's who I am, you know?
What's been your favorite experience out here so far?
Favorite experience was going through the Smokies.
Oh, did you like that?
It was beautiful.
Hope you had good weather.
No, not all the time, but that's part of why I liked it, you know? It was super windy and rainy and dramatic, you know?
Get a lot of good views.
A lot of good views, a lot of cool moments, you know? It was beautiful. I hope there's lots of stuff like that.
Max Patch was not. Did you hit it? You have
I was the thunderstorm
Yeah.
was happening literally right when I was crossing through
that
there.
this-
So
was
I
that this
literally ran across the top of the mountain, like the 0.5 miles. I just ran.
When
Well, yeah, you say that now, but when the thunder is up there.
I came across there and it was raining sideways. It was just I couldn't see anything. But that's I live there. That's my home county. So I'm 40 minutes from there, down right on. I live near Asheville, so I'm very familiar with it. Used to take my girls up there flying kites in the summer.
No, it seems like a beautiful place. I just didn't want to stick around. You know?
No, you can't.
Thank you.
It was a mess.
I'm kind of wishing I had my boots on now.
You'll be okay.
So, what was your hardest day?
In the beginning, I just didn't know what I was doing, I guess, so much. This is my first time actually, like, backpacking at all. And I wasn't eating properly. I wasn't drinking enough water. I wasn't taking any kind of the salt.
Like
what is it
Propel,
called?
just
Yeah,
energy.
not taking any of that.
Yeah.
We did okay with the.
I was pushing myself too hard, not sleeping
Even though
well.
it wasn't.
I literally stayed up. I spent an all-nighter like the night before I started the trail, and then I didn't sleep the next night either because I just took the red eye out here. So it was like 2 nights without sleep, not eating right, not drinking enough. I just felt like I was dying. Like,
Oh my goodness.
so that was probably the worst experience I've had out here.
How was the approach trail?
Oh, it was it felt long. It was great though.
How many stairs?
Oh, I don't remember. I only got to do half of them because it had rained super hard the night like before, and it damaged like some of the structures and stuff like that.
I had heard that down from somebody else.
Yeah.
What are you looking forward to
What am I looking forward to?
besides Katahdin?
I don't know. Just being here, I guess. There's nothing in particular.
Just
I love,
the daily experience. Huh?
Yeah, I like getting to camp and being around people, you know, and just meeting nice people. I feel like everybody out here has their guard down, you know, and like you can really kind of like. I don't feel like there's like a wall between me and you out here. Like I feel like if you ask someone something, they'll genuinely give you like their honest answer. And, like, people are willing to talk to you like so genuine out here, and it's I don't know. It's just kind of like such a different feeling than like
And in the real world.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like, I could meet you in the real world and it would be completely different, I feel like, you know, but out here there's just a certain level of rapport that you instantly have with other thru hikers.
Dave, have you done any other long distance hikes?
I mean, after some 7-day stuff, I mean, like,
I'm not talking about the Appalachian, I'm talking about something else.
no, I haven't. I mean, I wanted to go out and, of course, do the PCT just because I'm a plant guy, and it just the plant species are pretty fascinating to me, and out in California, my daughter lives in LA, and so I just would love to just go out there, just hike the desert out there, 500 miles all the way out to.
What is it, Washington?
Goes all the way. It's just California, Oregon, Washington. It's longer than this trail. It's.
I heard it's easier though.
It is, and I talk to people, and you know, and people that hike that, and then they come here, and I hiked with a lot of guys that did the PCT, and then they came here. They said, "Oh God, it's just trees, man. There's trees and
I hear that a lot
green
too.
tunnel, and because out there it's like a view every 10 minutes. You're on these
Right.
huge alpine meadows, and it's just this beautiful view up through the Sierras and Washington, and it rains.
The Tetons.
It rains so
That's
much
the
here.
place to go to.
Now you don't go where there's grizzly bears.
They're all grizzly bears.
They're
Do you feel like it got monotonous for you out here ever? Sure. When you were
never,
doing your
never.
trip?
I never once in the 5 months, 11 days, an hour, never once thought I was going to quit. I mean, some of the days really sucked, and that's you just embrace the suck. You've heard that
Yeah.
before. It's hike your own hike, which is kind of BS, but just, I mean, your own boss. You could do whatever you want. You can. I'm going to do 10 miles into town today. I'm going to have a 0. And if I could do anything different, I think I probably would have stealth camped more and not hung out at shelters.
Why that?
After a while, you want to just, you're more comfortable in your hammock than you'll ever be in a shelter. But now there are nights when you want to be in the shelter because of the weather, and the guys you're hiking with maybe are really, really cool. You just hang out. But you'll always be more comfortable in your own tent or your own hammock.
Yeah.
And there's so many stealth sites. The first 300 miles I hiked with a guy. He was retired military.
Oh, those. Yeah.
And he had a regiment. He had it. It was on his piece of paper, and that's where he had to be every night. And then he would just hike like a machine. It's like, man, stop! Look at this right here. This, you'll never see this again. Look at all this. And he just hiked like a machine. And that, you can't do that.
That killed your vibe.
Oh man, and it trashed my feet. I mean, I started out in a pair of, I don't know what you got on. They look like
Solomon?
I started out in Solomon, and my feet are, I need a wide toe box. And if I knew Ultra existed back then, I would have started with them. But man, my feet got really trashed. I mean, by the time
Just
I got
from pushing
to
too hard?
well, I was doing 15, 16, up to 19 miles a day all the way into Hot Springs, and my wife came, and that's an hour away. And she came and brought some different shoes, and they were better. But by then, I would have shooting pains in my feet all the way to Katahdin. I'd take like 10, 12 Advil a day just to keep my feet from hurting. But
What do you think it was? Just
it was the tight. I did some nerve damage, I think, in my toes with the wrong shoes. So the shoes are really important, and you can't. That should be your most expensive piece of equipment, basically. Just something that'll keep your feet. And you'll go through 4 pairs of shoes. They were just really. They were too tight. You know, I always wore the trail runner type shoes. But
did you break them in before?
I did. I walked, but it's really hilly, of course, where we live, right here, and
Yeah.
I've walked hills and things, but it's not the same when you got a 30-pound pack and you're walking on trails over roots and rocks and things. But I tried to break them in. The Solomon or the La Sportiva is what I went to. I wore them. They were a little wider in the toe box, but my feet bothered me the whole way. I always thought it'd be my knees would give out because of my because of my age, and I ran a lot when I was younger.
One more question, brother. Have you hiked any other long distance hikes? And do you have any plans to maybe do something else?
Nope. Neither. Pretty much no to both of those. Yeah. It's just always been the Appalachian Trail for me. I don't even know why. It's just been a dream of mine forever. And no.
So you think this will be it, huh?
Yeah. First time. Last time.
Thank you.
I'm 23. Yeah. You're.
Twisted? You want to
Yeah,
untwist it?
you need to come around it.
Oh, it doesn't want to work. Good. I bet that works better. So the next day, we come out, there's no longer a possum in the bush. That's terrific. That evening, we're watching TV. And now the dogs are really interested in the piano. So the possum was behind the piano. Are we high enough with that last bag?
I don't know if we're high enough though.
I think so. Okay.
Whoa.
Well,
I went upward Wednesday, just after breakfast on our first purple hike. We're going 10 miles today. I'll tell you, when it comes to hiking this trail, I much prefer the uphills to the downhills. We're going up quite a ways. I don't know how far, but I'm trying to keep up with the group. I'm always seems to be the last one, but that's okay. Taking my time, taking some videos, and enjoying the scenes, even though it's all foggy. This hill we're on right now is just all fogged in, so more later. Take care.
I don't know, bro. Something crazy about the rain. These ups are feeling so much worse today than yesterday.
Got my picture.
Yeah. You can focus where it's at.
Here we go. Headed down the trail, and it goes way down. We're going down for a long ways right now.
Are we in your way?
You're in my video.
Sorry.
No, you're supposed to be. What are you doing?
Hello, world.
I would have watched my face.
Sure looks like that could be a den, doesn't it?
Yeah, but there's water, supposedly, that's coming out of it.
It dripping.
Yeah. There's like dry. Pretty cool though.
Yeah.
Some beautiful area today. Some friends coming behind. Got some views here. Clouds have kind of lifted, the fog, whatever you want to call that. But right through there's some good views. We're gonna eat lunch right here. And get some nice views over this way. Lunchtime Wednesday. Something to remember by, you know?
Oh, it's coming.
Have a good one.
Okay, you too now, bro.
Now, I could be wrong, but that looks like a bear print to me. And a fresh one. I could be wrong. Here we go, down the trail. This is most definitely some of the prettiest parts of the park that I've seen so far. For the trail. It's raining a little bit Wednesday afternoon, just after lunch. Supposed to get about maybe an hour shower here before I think it clears off again. But beautiful trail. So we just made it to Deer Park Shelter. Okay, Deer Park Shelter, and this is where we're going to call home here on Wednesday. Gotta go down, set my tent, get ready to eat. I'm sure the group's already started that. Talk to you later.
Wilson. I'm from Rockford, Illinois.
Go start again, I'm sorry.
My name is Chip Wilson. I'm from Rockford, Illinois. I'm a retired air traffic controller and on the hike to do part of the Appalachian Trail.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
And what got you excited about doing this? What have you
My
done?
wife.
Your wife.
She said we should do it.
And I understand you've done some super trails in the past.
We have. We've done Patagonia Trail down in Chile, and we did Inca Trail in Peru, and we did the Annapurna Trails in Nepal, and we've done the Havasu Nation Trail down in Arizona, and there's probably more that I just can't think of.
Wow.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
his wife.
Hi.
Okay.
And what do you want to know?
You're from Rockford, obviously.
From Rockford?
And what is your favorite thing to do in Rockford? I understand you're a runner, right?
Run the trails. Yeah.
Yeah. Rock cut and all that?
Yeah. And the forest preserves. The forest preserves are great too.
Okay. What is your,
This is a nice campsite.
what brings you into hiking?
I like the outdoors.
You like the outdoors?
I've hiked for quite a long time. I just enjoy doing it.
And what brought you to the Appalachian Trail
I always
hike?
wanted to do the Appalachian Trail. And I was not brave enough to try and organize something myself.
There you go.
Yeah, you
Thank
may
you.
have a whole group ready for next
Gloria?
year. Yes.
You don't have- I already said your name.
My trail name is Coach. Thank you very much.
Coach. There we go. And Coach, why are you here at Appalachian Trail this year?
Because I did it before and I love to do it.
Oh, the the
It's for all the good-looking
section.
guys.
As long as you're coming in, come on in. We have a shelter partner here who's doing
What's your trail name?
Mudfoot.
Ooh, love it.
Circa 1980s. I did a cross-country bicycle trip in 1981 when I was 17.
Oh, wow.
I saw Appalachian AT signs, didn't know what it was, found out. So this has been a dream for 1981, 91, 2000. 40 years. Yeah, I'm old. So, yeah, it's been 40 years in the making.
And you are from
Louisville, Kentucky.
Louisville, Kentucky.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you were at the Kentucky Derby last?
No.
I
got a
heard
text
somebody
message.
say that.
Text message. That's awesome.
Okay, and our lead.
That sounds. Are you soloing?
Yes.
hiking?
This is buffet.
You're not solo hiking.
No, I understand.
I do this for lots of fun, and I have a passion for getting people outdoors and feeding them well. Tonight we're having Swiss potato bacon chowder, and then we found some ramps on the trail today, so we're adding those to the dish. And we're also having chocolate chip cheesecake, and we had a hot and sour soup for an appetizer tonight. So,
Wow. Awesome. And what's your favorite part of coming on the Appalachian Trail?
entertaining people, seeing big smiles on their faces.
There you go. And then we have tea.
Hey. What do you want to know?
What brings you into this outdoorsy?
Well, I was like born into it. I don't know that I had a choice, to be honest. But I come back out just because it's fun. It's fun to be outdoors.
She is Buffet's daughter, by the way.
Yes, he makes it fun. Always an adventure. We're safe, and you're gonna be fed well. I think that's what he typically says. So obviously we've had great meals. It's fun to help him, and I don't know, it's nice to get outside.
Awesome. Molly, leave. Oh, nice. Just trying to give you a view of the shelter here.
The nature of the job. Maintenance techs are at our cheapest when we're sitting on
Room
our
for
ass.
about 3 people to sleep.
When we're fixing something, that means the machine is down. That means we're using parts. That when we're sitting on our hind butt
Not very
drinking
big.
coffee,
Protection from the rain, which it's raining right now.
so